You've been told to cut carbs to lower your blood sugar, but what if I told you that's not the only way? And for most people, it's not even the best way. I'm Diana, I'm a registered dietitian, certified diabetes care and education specialist, and I have my master's in nutrition science. And today I'm going to show you how to lower your blood sugar without giving up carbs forever. Here's the truth, diabetes isn't just a carb in problem, it's an insulin resistance problem. And once you understand that, everything changes. Look, I get it, your doctor probably told you to eat fewer carbs. Maybe you've tried keto or low carb and your numbers came down. That's great short term. But here's what they don't tell you. Avoiding carbs doesn't fix the root cause. It just works around it. Think about it like this. If your car's engine is broken, yes, you can avoid it by not driving it. Problem solved, right? But the engine is still broken. Insulin resistance is the broken engine. And the good news, you can actually repair it. You can restore your body's ability to handle carbs again. So you're not stuck avoiding them for the rest of your life. So today I'm giving you 7 researched back strategies to lower blood sugar and reverse insulin resistance without cutting carbs. And if you stick around to the end, I'll show you how to put all of this together. So let's dive in. So number 1, you want to choose low glycemic carbs. Not all carbs are created equal, and this is where most people get tripped up. White bread, white rice, sugary cereals, these are all high glycemic carbs. They break down fast, spike your blood sugar, and demand a huge insulin response. But carbs like quinoa, steel-cut oats, lentils, chickpeas, and most non-starchy vegetables, they're low glycemic. They digest slowly, keep your blood sugar stable, and don't overwhelm your system. Studies show that low glycemic diets improve blood sugar control and A1C levels while still including substantial amounts of carbs, proving you don't have to go low carb to see results. So you're not giving up carbs, you're just upgrading them. And here's the cool part. When you eat low GI carbs consistently, your body starts to trust carbs again. Your insulin sensitivity improves, your pancreas doesn't have to work as hard. You're literally retraining your metabolism. Okay, number 2, add fiber to every meal. Okay, so what even is fiber? Fiber is actually a type of carbohydrate from plant foods that our bodies can't fully digest. That might sound like a bad thing, but it's actually a superpower because when fiber moves through your digestive system, it kind of acts like a sponge, or better yet, a speed bump. It slows everything down. So when you eat carbs with fiber, your body can't break them down as quickly. The glucose gets released into your bloodstream gradually instead of all at once. No spike, just a gentle, steady rise. And here's what the research shows. People who eat high fiber diets, we're talking 30 to 40 grams a day, have better blood sugar control, lower A1C, and improved insulin sensitivity. The best part? Fiber comes from whole food carbs. Things like beans, lentils, oats, berries, vegetables. These are all carb-rich foods that also are fiber powerhouses. So how can you incorporate more fiber? Add chia seeds to yogurt, smoothies, oatmeal, etc. If you're having rice, swap it for some quinoa or add a big side of roasted vegetables. Add lentils or beans to your meals. You're not removing carbs, you're buffering them with fiber, and that makes all the difference. Now I know this is a lot of information, and if you're thinking, okay Diana, but what do I actually eat? I've got you covered. I've created a free guide and it's packed with meal plans and recipes. All you have to do is comment the word guide below and I'll send it straight to you. All right, let's keep going because the next strategy is one of my favorites. Number 3, eat your food in the right order. This one sounds too simple to work, but the science is actually pretty wild. When you eat vegetables first, then protein and fat, and save your starches or your carbs for last, you can reduce your post-meal blood sugar spike by up to 30%. And here's why. When you eat fiber-rich veggies first, they create that speed bump I mentioned before. The fiber slows down the absorption of everything that comes after. Then protein and fat further slow digestion, and by the time carbs hit your system, your body is ready to handle them. It's the same meal, same carbs, just a different order, and your blood sugar stays way more stable. So next time you sit down to eat, start with a salad or some roasted veggies, then your protein, then your rice, potatoes, or bread. It's a game changer. Number 4, take a 10-minute walk after meals. This is hands down one of the most powerful things you can do, and it's free. When you move your muscles, they suck up glucose from your bloodstream like a sponge. You don't need insulin. Your muscles just take the sugar and use it for energy. Research shows that a 10 to 15 minute walk after eating can lower post-meal blood sugar by 20 to 30%. And you don't have to go to the gym, just a casual walk around the block. That's it. Your muscles are doing the heavy lifting, literally. Number 5, add vinegar to your meals. I know this sounds like a weird health hack, but hear me out. Apple cider vinegar, or any vinegar really, contains acetic acid. And acetic acid has been shown to slow down the breakdown of carbs in your stomach, which means your blood sugar rises more slowly. One study found that taking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar before a high carb meal reduced the blood sugar spike by 34%. So if you're about to eat pasta, rice, or bread, try having a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water beforehand. Or you could just drizzle some vinegar-based dressing on your salad. It's a small tweak with a really big impact. All right, number 6, consider berberine. Berberine is a natural compound found in plants, and it's been nicknamed nature's metformin for a really good reason. One of its most powerful effects is that it helps blunt post-meal blood sugar spikes. And here's how. Berberine improves insulin sensitivity, which means your cells respond better when insulin shows up to move sugar out of your bloodstream. That's especially important right after you eat, when your blood sugar is at its highest. Berberine also slows the breakdown of carbohydrates in your gut, so glucose enters your system more gradually. The result? A smoother, steadier blood sugar curve instead of a sharp spike. Clinical studies are impressive, and they show that 600 milligrams taken with meals, breakfast, and dinner can lower not just fasting glucose and A1C, but also post-meal blood sugar levels. If you're interested in learning about the berberine we recommend, I'll link it right here. And as always, if you're taking medications, talk to your doctor before starting any supplement. All right, number 7, the last one, focus on weight loss, but not through extreme restriction. Here's the thing, if you're overweight, sustained modest weight loss, even just 5 to 10% of your body weight, can dramatically improve insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control. But you don't need to starve yourself or cut out entire food groups like carbs. When you focus on whole foods, fiber, proteins, healthy fats, and yes, smart carbohydrates, the weight comes off naturally. And more importantly, it stays off because you're not white knuckling your way through some unsustainable diet. You're actually nourishing your body and fixing the root cause. If you need help with this, definitely watch my video, 3 ways to reverse type 2 diabetes naturally. I dive into the best diet to help with weight loss and to help keep it off for good. All right, let's bring this all together. You don't have to cut carbs to lower your blood sugar. You just have to be smarter about how you eat them. Choose low glycemic carbohydrates like quinoa, steel cut oats, nuts and seeds, and legumes. Add fiber to every meal. Aim for at least 25 to 38 grams a day. Eat your food in the right order when you can. Veggies first, carbs last. Walk for 10 minutes after eating. Use vinegar to blunt spikes. Consider berberine as a tool, and focus on sustainable weight loss through whole foods. These strategies work with your body, not against it. They help you reverse insulin resistance so your body can handle carbs again the way it's supposed to. And if you want a full roadmap, meal plans, recipes, and a step-by-step guide to reversing insulin resistance, comment guide below and I'll send it to you for free. This is how you take back control of your blood sugar without giving up an entire food group, carbs. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.